Hi friends, we have Catherine here. We have a bow demo today. We have Catherine's personal violin. She's choosing this because she knows this violin better than any other violin on earth. So hello Evangeline, the violin, and hello Catherine. And we have a Bausch German violin bow weighing in at 56.4 grams. We're gonna see a demo here and see what Catherine thinks.
That was Chartis Tell, combination of Chartis and William Tell. I just wanted to go ahead and just show y'all, just right up front, everything everything that I usually do to test out a bow and to show y'all what it sounds like. And Chartis and William Tell are like two of the most perfect pieces. Not that they're the only perfect pieces, but they're two of the perfect pieces to showcase a bow. So this bow is somehow I weighed it myself. It's 56.4 grams. It is like just surprisingly heavier than that. If that, I don't know how to explain it. It's like on the instrument, it feels heavier than 56 grams, which is a strange phenomena, even though it measures at 56. It just feels more towards 57, which is just, again, it's just kind of a weird phenomena about this bow. I think there's maybe like, it's just the way that it's balanced, which is really, really interesting. It gets a lovely spring out of it, as you heard with the William Tell, and some of the sautille and spiccato that you just heard. Now, what I enjoy about this bow is that when I was doing those bouncy bow strokes, it didn't sound too percussive as some bows can sound. It has a nice, healthy, rounded, springy sound. That was a strange way of putting it. But it just doesn't sound percussive like it sounds like the notes, da-da-dum, 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 almost like I'm singing it, which is really, really cool. The notes are very rounded, which I really like, and I find is more musical. Now, of course, I'm still getting used to this bow. Then it gets that, it has a very, very nice, even with sautille, it just has this really nice round bouncy sound, which is quite lovely, and what you would want to use for more advanced music like Chartis and William Tell, which is awesome. Despite the lightness of the bow, if you really know how to channel your arm weight into the bow, you can get a lot of power with this bow, and it really draws out more of a brighter sound in my instrument while staying singy. And one thing I like about lighter bows is that it gets a really nice soft sound. It really can whisper and make the instrument just so soft and beautiful, and really can draw out a tender sound out of the instrument. I just have one personal comment about this. This is my other bow. This is my carbon fiber. As you can see, my thumb really likes to have a little nest in the leather, so my leather is all kind of crazy, and that's just what my thumb has done to this bow over a span of 18 years. I've had this bow for 18 years. And so for me, right here, between the frog, this little frog knob right there, and the leather, it's quite close. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that. It doesn't jive with my thumb very well. Personally, if I were to buy this bow, and it's a great bow, it sounds amazing, and it's light and heavy. I don't know, it's the phenomena of this bow. But if I were to personally take home this bow and purchase it, I would take it to a luthier, or I would ask John, or just, I'd find somebody to kind of take this leather portion and bring it up, because my thumb needs to touch the stick. Now, there are violinists who, some of them put their thumb here on the bow, and some put it here, right there. I like mine right there, and I need to touch the stick. So if I'm being completely transparent, that would be my one concern about this bow. But the leather part here can be adjusted. It can be changed out to stingray skin, or reptile, with like reptile wrapping. And so that's just personally my one thing about this, but this can be adjusted. Don't do it at home. I'm saying from experience, do not try to change that at home. Make sure you go to a luthier, visit your local luthier. Overall, this is a nice, light, springy bow that would do extremely well for classical music and those who are intermediate or advanced. Great balance, other than my personal comment about the leather. It feels really great in the hand, and it's it really does quite well with a lot of the classical music. I would actually even suggest that you could use this bow for Baroque music. Since it's so light, you can just let the bow kind of glide over the strings, and it'll just do so well with Bach. beautiful Baroque sound out of the instrument. And I really think that attributes to the lightness of this. So if you want a light, active, and springy bow that you might need to change the leather for, you should definitely come check this bow out.
Awesome, thank you, Catherine. This bow, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. If I can ask to hold the bow here. So we did get this looked at, and this bow here is interesting in that the channel, a lot of bows, if they get, say, worn out, the channel will sometimes get longer here. In this particular one, either it has been worn out up here a little bit, or somebody actually took out just a touch of wood. And I asked the person that did the rehair on this what they would prefer to do or how you would handle this. And it's to keep it as it is, but you can actually have that bow hair just a little bit longer here than it is. And that will adjust with what Catherine's mentioning, or have the grip changed out. But it goes so far as that the actual screw won't engage unless you pull it back just a touch due to that wear or that, I don't know, whatever they did, whoever did whatever within the last 100 years. So many things happen to bows, but it's perfectly functional. It's been serviced by a very reputable shop here in the Fort Worth area. I have receipts if needed, but just wanted to point out that nuance on this this vintage Bausch Bow. So hope that helps. I'll clarify for anyone that's a serious buyer. But Catherine, thank you so much for your wonderful demo. Friends, play on.